All right, Deirdre Bolton, thank you very much. Let's talk about that, focusing now on Florida and Ohio and maybe even Missouri and some of these others. But the two key states, joining me now, Senator Scott Brown is back, Evan Siegfried, Mica Mosbacher, and Jillian Melcher. Mica, let me start with you. Ted Cruz has been a little quiet here. Not in the news a lot this week, and but it is interesting. A lot of people saying don't be surprised if he takes Missouri and perhaps even Illinois. What are your thoughts?
Oh, Cruz is still in the hunt. And remember, Super Tuesday is a lot like baseball. It's a nervous breakdown in 9 innings, in this case, 5 states. So without the benefit of Nancy Reagan's astrologer, I am predicting that Trump may do very well in Florida and may very well take the state. And Kasich, I think, will take Ohio because he's their favorite son. And I don't think residents will eat their own. Moving into Missouri, that is Cruz country. Those are the give me liberty or give me death Republicans. And I think that those people will vote their values, as well as in North Carolina. There were 4,000 people at a Cruz rally last night with Carly Fiorini. People are very excited about Cruz.
Right.
I think he does have the opportunity in Illinois to pick up suburban women voters. Again, women who are educated and will probably vote their values. So I said on Fox in May,
well, let me just jump in here because I want to get the rest of the panel in. I mean, excellent, by the way. Fantastic analysis, okay? I mean, you've gotten it down to the suburban women in Illinois. But I got to bring in Evan, who's a Rubio supporter, because I'm hearing some through anecdotally, Evan, that in Florida right now, in some polls, some exit polls, that Cruz is actually doing better than Rubio. Yet he says he's going to remain in.
Well, I think you have to say that when you are Marco Rubio, to be honest. And what you have to do is really go and show you're there, and you are going to go down fighting until the end. And if Marco Rubio can pull off an upset tonight, that would be great. I'd be a very happy Rubio supporter. But it, to me, isn't looking as promising as I'd hoped it would be. You've got Ted Cruz performing really well in Florida in the past couple of days. He's also, Cruz himself is also going out in Illinois and actually saying, trying to tie Donald Trump to Rahm Emanuel and Pat Quinn, who clearly are not in the good graces of Illinois Republicans.
Sure. So how do you see it shaking out here, Jillian?
Boy, I think this is a brutal night for Rubio. I mean, if he can't win his home state, I think the most staggering statistic that I've seen about him is that even if it was just Rubio and Trump, the other two drop out, and even if he won 75% of the vote, he would still have a hard time at this point securing the nomination. That's brutal.
You have no problem, though, with him staying in, or he should get out? Do you think he...
I think our best bet is a brokered convention. I think Cruz is certainly giving Donald Trump a run for his money and can solidify that two-party status, or two-man status tonight.
Senator Brown, from what I understand, back in the day, they made Florida and a couple of these other states winner-take-all so that the establishment front-runner wouldn't be bothered by the pesky likes of Ross Perot. You think they're probably having second thoughts now, huh?
Well, actually, I was in Florida in Collier County this past weekend, and that was the talk that, hey, they changed this for Jeb Bush. And so in hindsight, here you go. Yeah, Marco basically could be shut out totally. That being said, I think he ultimately will make the proper decision because the money will dry up and he won't have anywhere to go, really. Kasich, on the other hand, listen, that's a toss-up. And with regard to Ted Cruz, listen, he's working hard. And that's what I respect about each and every one of these candidates. They're giving it their all, 1,000%. And that's good for the country. That's good for, I think, the Republican Party. And Morgan said earlier about our fractured party. Yeah, it's fractured, but I think it's morphing into something more inclusive and actually potentially a little bit better. We'll see.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes one step back to take 2 steps forward or something like that. Hey, good stuff, guys. I really appreciate it. Remember, the polls in North Carolina and Ohio are going to close at 7:30, less than an hour from now. Fox Business will be live with the results minute to minute to minute, so stay right here.